Oh, hi! Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I have some interesting stuff to share with you. This really excellent, natural, healthy, I guess you'd call it cough syrup, for lack of a better word. But this is something I just want to share my experience with. You know, of course, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a health professional. I'm not recommending anything to you. I just want to share my story with you. And everything I share on here, of course, you know, the FDA doesn't look at any of this because it's natural. So the FDA has not evaluated any statements here. They haven't said that this will diagnose, treat, or cure anything. This is called a dietary supplement. But this is incredible. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, let's go ahead and open this. You know that, you know, I have a lot of sinus problems, a lot of coughing, things like that. I've been trying to do natural cures because I don't want to use pharmaceutical drugs when I can avoid it. So this little bottle here is a wonder. And it just basically boosts your immune system. And so I used it a few months ago and I just haven't got around to filming till now. And it got rid of the cough, this hacking cough I had. And then the cough came back, and most of it, as if you watch my previous videos, you know, in the valley I live in, it's really, wow, that one opened easy. Usually they're so hard. The valley I live in has an inversion. You know, during the wintertime, it keeps the cold air keeps all the pollution down. In the valley, it gets really nasty looking. And so that causes a lot of problems with people in their throat, their sinuses, their nasal cavities, and that's a lot of what I suffer from. But then I also get sinus infections. So when I use this, it works for those cough, the mucus, anything to the immune system that's out in the open. When I tried to use it recently for the sinus infection that's inside the sinal cavity, it didn't really work. I had to resort to eventually some pharmaceuticals that I didn't want to, but I have to do that to work. And because this isn't meant to go inside your sinuses, and so that's why. But for the coughs I had, the hacking coughs, the junk in my throat, this is incredible. I've recommended it to a couple people, and it worked really good for them too. Now, when I first tried this years ago, I was following the instructions, because on here they'll say, do 2 teaspoons. And so on this little measuring cup that comes with it, they got a little 2 teaspoon mark. So that's all I was trying, and I was doing it like once a day. I think it says, let's see, 4 times daily. So maybe I was following that, maybe I wasn't back in the day. And it never worked for me. And then recently, a few months ago when I had the problems, I talked to someone that had tried it. And they told me, no, you need to do 3 times the 2. So basically 6 teaspoons. And so on here, you can simply just look for the 3 mark. You can do 2, you know, 2 times 3, but there's a 3 teaspoon mark on here. So you can do 2 of those. And if you do the 3, you know, it's recommended 2 teaspoons. If you do that times 3, so you get a total of 6 teaspoons, times like 3 times a day. That's what I was doing. So you don't want to do this for yourself. This is just something I'm telling you what I did. You need to check with your doctor and decide if it works for you or not. Don't listen to me. This is just what worked for me. And so I was doing that 6, I can't do math. You know, the 6 teaspoons a dose times 3 times a day. And the person that did it, that it worked for, told me they had to buy 5 of these bottles. This is 8 ounces. And I was trying it, and I was doing it, and it took a little bit to get rid of the cough and clear me out. And I did eventually go through 5 bottles, and but it worked. So I got a whole stock of them here. I got even more downstairs. I got one here. I got one here. This is my dietary supplement. I'm keeping it in-house from now on. And so basically, after I did enough of these little doses, I started recognizing how much fits in my mouth, like under your tongue in the front. So now it's got air bubbles. So now I just go like this. I don't even worry about it. I just go. And that's roughly 6. It may have been more. It felt kind of more. But yeah, this is a food. Elderberry's been known for thousands of years to boost the immune system. This is something the ancients used, people used for thousands of years before modern pharmaceuticals. Let me show you the box. I'll bring up a box I didn't open yet, so you can kind of see what it looks like, so you know what to look for. So there's the elderberry, 8 ounces. We'll go over here so you can see what it says about the supplement information as well. And you can just freeze the YouTube video if you want to read it. So it talks about the usage here and all of that. So I tell you what, Because this works for me, I'm only going to recommend things that really work good for me. And I do try them out for months. Sometimes I don't, I'm not going to put it up right away and then have to take the video down because it doesn't work. So I've done this a lot over the winter, and I know that this works. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a link down below where you can save money on this, on any of your purchases. And so look for the link down below the video. It'll be in the description and in the comments as well. Click that link, order it, get a discount. If you don't like it, they'll let you return it. So this is original Sambucus, Nature's Way Sambucus, standardized elderberry syrup. For me, it works great. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just sharing my story. You need to decide for yourself what you think is best. Talk to your doctor. But I just like to share things I find that work for me and let you know that it did work for me as well. So thank you for watching. Be sure to give us thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, share it with all your friends. You like what you see, keep watching. I'll try and do more videos more often. It's just sometimes I get too busy. But if you leave comments and share, that encourages me to do more. So thanks again, and we'll see ya.